What's up, everyone? Back again. Got the welder out, so you know this is gonna be fun. So this mower, oh that's hot. I was just holding it up to the muffler to see if it made any difference. Anyhow, this mower is quite a bit louder than I'd like it to be. It's just a good, healthy engine, and it's got really good compression, so it's real noisy. But I am going to just weld this right there. It also will angle it down more too. Just gonna weld it right on there to the old muffler, and hopefully it will make at least a little bit of a difference. So I'll fire it up and kind of hold it up to it just so you can see sort of what it's going to be like. If I can get this thing to turn. Fuel pump. How well the sound is gonna go through the phone, but that's a substantial difference in noise level. So I am hoping this will help a little bit. It's fine, but it's just a lot louder than my other mower, and I feel like I think maybe the baffles inside of it aren't very good. I think they might be old, or I know they're old. They might be rusty or something, and so they're not really doing much anymore. So this will help a little bit just to baffle it a little more. So let's get this phone set up and try to get some welding shots, which I have never done. So we'll see how this goes. All right. So I wire brushed the end of the muffler to get down to some better metal. Just a tiny bit. I didn't really do much. Hopefully you can hear me all right too, because the welder's a little bit loud. But we're gonna see if this thing has good enough ground to start making some welds. It's tacked poorly, but about as good as it gets for me. And I'll go ahead and show you real quick. So my welds are really bad because, whoops, sorry, my welding is new to me. I haven't done a whole lot. So that's my tack. But nothing a grinder can't help. But I'm gonna do some time lapse here and see how well this turns out. Alright, so I'm gonna be humbled and show you my welds before I clean them up. So there you go, a lot of popcorn, but also a solid weld. So I'm going to get the wire brush on there and see what I can do about that, and hit it with some paint. So I will show you the finished product after I wire brush this a little bit. Alright, after the wire brush, looking a little better. So next up, I'm gonna hit it with a file and see if I can get rid of some of this popcorn. So I'll be back. All right, can't find my handheld file, which I might have just seen it. I might just have found it. Anyhow, so I'm gonna use the grinder and do this the easy way, I guess. So let me set you guys back up and see what I can get for footage. All right, let's get grinding. Safety glasses. No, not the can see me. Safety glasses and no hat, so my hair's a mess, but ignore that. Well, there's that. Much better. You can still see my horrible welds, but sorry for the shakiness, but a little better. So sand that down just a tad and throw some paint on it. I might end up painting this whole muffler eventually, but right now just gonna get some paint on the welds in this gray muffler just for now. I think I might pull the whole thing apart and paint it, but I am not gonna do that right now. I also don't have high heat paint with me, so can't really do that quite yet. But so yeah, that's the finished product. Now let's start it up and see how she sounds. All right, first impressions. Is a heck of a lot better. Wow, definitely even better than it was when I was just holding it on. I couldn't weld the very bottom very well. I did the best I could, but I think it's gonna do all right because this was a really good fit on that pipe. So that sounds a heck of a lot better, so I like that a lot. So I'll get some paint on this within the next couple of days here. I gotta go get some, but I will show you the finished product here soon. Alright, so update, got the mufflers painted. If you want a quieter mower, all you gotta do is weld another muffler to your muffler. I don't know if you can tell in the video because I haven't gone back and listened to it yet, but it's a lot quieter, like substantially quieter, so you might not be able to tell in the video so much, but there's a huge difference between before and after. So also sanded down that, all of that, and then painted it. It's all painted with high heat Rust-Oleum spray paint. I have never used it, so I don't know how well it's going to work. But while I had the welder out, I didn't film this, but while I had the welder out, I welded some cracks and stuff. There was like a big gouge there, and then 2 cracks here that I welded while I was at it, while I had it out, and then I painted this. So, because that was all faded and beat up from the edge, being on the edge of the deck. So, got that all painted up, looking good. Same with the mufflers. So I'm just kind of slowly but surely making this thing a little bit better. So over time it'll get better. Eventually I got to replace these front tires because they're getting a little rough. But yeah, so that's the update for now. So other thing, you're probably listening, you can probably hear it. Got an air conditioner in the shop, shed, whatever you want to call it. So super happy about that. So we don't have to sit in here and sweat when I'm working on stuff. But the thing is, only half of this room is insulated. This half, this side isn't. So I've got a tarp. Sorry about the rain. I got a tarp shoved up in the crack on the top of there because that's a big gap. So I've got that just kind of plugging the hole so the air's not just flowing right out. And then none of this is insulated, but it's a really small room, so not too big of a deal. But yeah, so that whole half, all the way to the door and then all the way to that cabinet is insulated, but nothing else. So it's a lot cooler in here with it on. It's still not like, I don't know, it's not what you would set your house to, but it's a lot better than it was before. So it'll make working in here a little less painful and annoying. So, and it'll be more fun to kind of hang out here more and stuff. So happy about that. Got the mower all fixed up, all the little problems. I really should have, I need to bend this back out and tack it back on. It's been like that since I got it. I assume somebody ran into a tree or something, but they must have been going pretty quick. But yeah, I need to pull that out, tack it back on, and paint it, but that's not a project for today. So anyhow, make your mower quieter. 2 mufflers. So put a muffler on your muffler. Anyhow, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.